Welcome back to ReadaRoo Kids. My name's Miss Kristi, and today we're going to read a book about a big group of kids who have a Valentine's party. It's called A String of Hearts. Let's find out how this bear figures out what kind of valentines to give to his class. A String of Hearts by Laura Malone Elliott, illustrated by Lynn Munsinger. Tomorrow was the class Valentine's Day party. Make a valentine for everyone, said Sam's teacher, Mrs. Wright. Write something special about each classmate. Sam groaned. What nice thing could he write about Nicole? Nicole had said his really cool light-up tennis shoes were dumb-looking. Sam wiggled his toes. He loved those shoes. Sam looked over at Tiffany. Saying something nice about her would be easy. Tiffany always looked pretty in purple. Purple bows, purple boots, and purple skirts. When the class did a project about favorite colors, everyone said theirs was purple, even the boys. Everyone except Sam's next-door neighbor, Marianne. She picked chartreuse. Once, Sam noticed Tiffany dropped her favorite pencil. When Sam returned it, she called him sweet. Maybe my Valentine will make her notice me again, Sam said hopefully. Hey, Tiff, Winston called. Look at me. Winston flipped himself into a handstand and made a silly face. Tiffany giggled. Then all the girls giggled too. Jeffrey offered to carry her books. Tiffany said he was sweet. The other girls awed. Tiffany left school with Winston on one side and Jeffrey on the other. The other girls followed behind. Sam needed to make a really great Valentine. All the way home, he worried. Hey, Sam, wait up! Marianne skipped up from behind him. What's bothering you? She asked. I need to make a really good Valentine. Really? Marianne smiled. Who for? He whispered. Tiffany. Marianne's face fell, but then she said, Well, I read a book about making valentines. I'll show you how. Sam felt better already. On her kitchen table, Marianne spread out construction paper, lace doilies, glue, scissors, ribbons, crayons, and a shoebox full of stickers. She made a red heart by folding a piece of paper in half and cutting a teardrop on the fold. Then she unfolded the teardrop. It made a heart. Wow, said Sam. He watched her glue the heart on a white card and draw an arrow through it in silver crayon. She wrote in big letters, Be my Valentine. Sam stuck soccer ball stickers all over a piece of paper. He wrote, You are a kick. That's a great Valentine for Nicole, said Marianne. Nicole was a class star soccer player. But Tiffany doesn't play soccer. Sam picked up a new piece of paper and started drawing. Marianne threaded a pink ribbon through the edges of a lace doily. She pasted a pink heart in its center and wrote M-O-M. She used each letter to begin a line. M, makes me feel special. O, outstanding in every way. M, much love I give you on Valentine's Day. M-O-M spells mom. Sam held up his drawing. Be my alien, said the monster. Marianne laughed. That's perfect for Winston. He wants to be an astronaut. Marianne kept to herself that she sort of wished Tiffany would go to outer space instead. Sam started over. With her pencil, Marianne pinpricked the outline of a heart in shiny foil paper. She wrote to her big brother, You taught me to climb trees and how to shell a peanut. I will love you always, 'cause you're cool like King Tut." Sam used a poem the boys recited. "Roses are red, violets are blue, your feet are big, and they smell bad too." "Sam, smelly feet aren't going to work with Tiffany. A valentine should say why you like a person. What's special about her? So, what does Tiffany like besides purple?" Sam thought and thought. He really didn't know much about Tiffany. "Let's stick with purple then." Marianne looked in the shoebox. She found lots of purple stickers. Sam took a large piece of gold paper, pasted a doily on it, a heart on that, and surrounded it with the stickers. It was beautiful. "She'll love it, Sam," said Marianne quietly. "It's the nicest valentine I've ever seen." At the Valentine's Day party, everyone crowded around Tiffany. Winston gave her a valentine with a rose taped on it. Jeffrey gave her a big chocolate heart. All the girls gave her valentines covered with purple lollipops. Finally, Sam handed Tiffany his valentine. "Thank you, Sam," said Tiffany. Her arms were so full, Tiffany dropped Sam's valentine. She never noticed. Sadly, Sam picked up his valentine and stuffed it in his coat. But inside his pocket, he found something else. It was a valentine, and it opened up in a string of hearts. Each heart had a line. "I like you because you made me cookies when I had chicken pox. You can make pretend spaceships from a box. You like to fly kites up high, and you never ever lie." It was signed, Marianne. Sam caught his breath. He hadn't been able to think of a thing to put on Tiffany's card, but suddenly he could think of 100 things to write Marianne. He liked the way she played basketball and Monopoly and read so many books. She had carried his school lunch tray when he broke his arm and had talked him into learning to swim. Sam ran home and found a piece of red construction paper. He folded it in half and drew hearts all over it. He titled it, "The Book on Marianne." Inside he wrote, "I love how you always make me feel better." He slipped it inside her mailbox. The next morning, Sam and Marianne walked to school together. "Thanks for the valentine, Sam." "You're welcome," he answered. She smiled. He turned red. Sam changed the subject. "What is whatchamacallit anyway?" "Chartreuse? I read about it in a book. It's a light green with a little yellow in it." She skipped ahead of him and called back, "Like the color of your eyes." "Hey, Marianne," Sam called. "Wait up." I liked reading with you today. If you like this book, be sure to give it a thumbs up below. So that we can read together again soon, click on the subscribe button. That way you'll be notified every time we post a new story. If you'd like activities to go along with these books, head over to ReadaRooKids.com. There's also a link in the description. There you'll find games, puzzles, science experiments, and tons of crafts. If you'd like our free activities, be sure to follow us on all of our social media. Again, I loved reading with you today, and I hope that we can read together again soon. Until then, ReadaRoo loves you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.